Hey guys, what's going on? Going to do a review of Tim Sykes Small Cap Sniper. Before I get started, I want to bring to your attention a deal that we're doing in thetatraders.com at the moment. This is Lance's best credit spread every single Monday, and we're actually doing a really low cost deal here for just $20 per month. So this is, you can cancel any time, and basically you get these Discord channels with the alerts that come out, plus a channel to help discuss them with Lance and also all the other members. This has been really popular, so pretty excited to see these. I take these trades myself. They've been great winners recently, even despite the market going downhill a little bit. And so for you guys that are interested in this, the IWM is actually showing a lot of strength recently. This is the daily chart. You can see in July we've had this massive move up in the IWM. This is the Russell 2000 ETF, which tracks the small cap stocks. So this is a perfect time to start getting into something like the Small Cap Sniper program by Tim Sykes, just because we see this strength. And this is mainly due to the fact that the interest rates are due to decrease, or some rate cuts should happen by the end of the summer, or at least by the end of the year. And so that'll make it easier for these companies to get funding, very lower interest loans and things like that. So that could be part of what's driving this, as well as a rotation into small cap stocks. It's definitely happening. So that's why I started to check out some small cap programs again. And one of the most famous is Tim Sykes, right? So Tim Sykes has been a small cap expert for 25 years now. He was one of the first guys I got to know in terms of his programs when I first started trading quite a few years ago now. So I've run a review on the Small Cap Sniper. I bought it and I went to the 2-day workshop, which was pretty fun. Basically, I've done the full review here, but this is going to be a multiple video series, I think, because really there's a lot to cover in this. So I thought part one, I'd just give you an overview of the service and what I've done so far, and then do another part once I've delved into the individual components a little bit more in detail. So check out the description below. I'll put the link to this review. This is where I'll put all my videos and also any information that I find out about this service. So for you guys not familiar with Tim Sykes, he really has had a successful trading career. He started with just 12,000 of his bar mitzvah money, and this was when he was in high school. He turned that into over $1 million by the time he graduated college by trading these small cap stocks, basically sniping the news. So like when news comes out in these stocks, they often rally quite hard, they often sell off again. But if you use the sniper approach, where you're just taking little bits of the pie very quickly, typically less than a day and sometimes less than 20 minutes, you can actually build up quite a good amount on your trading account, even if you have a small account, because these things move like options, but you don't actually need to worry about all the Greeks with the options and stuff. But these things can move huge amounts, very quickly. And it's definitely something that you can do with even a small account. So Sykes started with a relatively small amount, but he grew over the years, and he's made over 7 million trading. A lot of that actually is given away to charities and things. So sometimes this guy has a bit of a grating personality, but he really has had success trading from what I can see. I've been a member of different services over the years. So I really think he is a consistent trader. He keeps his stop loss really tight, and that's one of the things he preaches all the time, is you can control. The only thing you can control in trading is how much you lose. So he's always preaching, cut your losses short. And sometimes he cuts his gains short, but overall he seems to be profitable with this small cap sniping. That's what he calls it. Yeah, so make sure you check out this review. It's just starting, but it's something that I really think is going to be big over the next year, just because basically the small cap is Russell 2000 is rallying so hard. So yeah, definitely check it out. Anyway, the first thing I did when I joined this is I went to the Small Cap Sniper 2-day bootcamp. So I just completed that last weekend. It was on Friday and then Saturday. And it was pretty interesting. It wasn't done by Tim Sykes. I knew it wouldn't. None of these things ever are. Like, the main guy is usually not the person who does the teaching for a lot of these things. Usually they pawn it off onto some other guy. And so I hadn't heard of this guy. Traced in it. Apparently he's had some success with trading. I had heard of Tim Bowen, but he didn't actually participate in the webinar. However, inside the dashboard here, there is some workshops from Bowen, and also from one of Tim Sykes' successful students, Matt Monaco. And he also has a replay workshop inside the stocks, the Small Cap Sniper dashboard here. So the webinar, like I said, it was like 2 4-hour days last Friday and Saturday. I tried to attend as much as I could. I took some screenshots and things was in there. Nothing particularly exciting, but it's done on Zoom like this, and they very much encourage you to participate and have your camera on and ask questions and things. So it was very interactive, and they were really encouraging that, which was nice. But also it was quite intense, because normally with these sorts of webinars, you can just kind of watch them. But these guys were really encouraging you to take part in things. So this was one of the other women that was in it with me. They told a lot of stories, and I'm going to play a couple of those stories for you in a few minutes. But the first webinar was really all about, that you really can do this, that small cap stocks can make you money. Tim Sykes has made over 30 millionaires that have followed his strategy. And that might not seem like a lot, because he's probably had several thousand students over the years, if not more. And obviously, like, a very small percentage of them will succeed to the level of over $1 million in profits. But at least they were kind of showing you that it is possible, and you probably won't get that far, but you can set your own goals. Huddy is one guy, it's over 1 million. I'll show you a few stories in a sec. And basically a lot of goal-orientated stuff, trying to figure out, how you can motivate yourself, how you can make the right trading decisions. So overall, it was a really informative workshop. I think it did re-inspire me about small caps in general. I usually trade options these days, so this is definitely kind of getting me back in the way of like trading small cap stocks again. So let's listen to what the webinar, so I'll leave a link in the description for this. This is a short webinar by Tim Sykes, where he talks about some of his key students that have really gone on and used the strategy of small cap sniping to make significant money.
Oh, good. One of my first online critics, he only wanted to trade my strategy to prove how ineffective it was. He was going to prove that I was a scam, right? But his pursuit to prove me wrong actually had an outcome that he didn't expect. Michael ended up earning over $77,775 in just 1 year of trading dark breakouts. And today, Michael is sitting on over $2.63 million in career trading profits.
Pretty good, right? So I'll leave a link in the description below that will take you to this video so you can watch it in full. Let's just watch another couple of success stories to show you that, this Tim Sykes strategy does work, and a lot of people have made it their own and made significant profits. So there's a few extra stories here. Let's just watch this a little bit more and then we'll move on.
Then came another one of my students who did very well, Tim Grittani. He was actually a State Farm insurance agent. He grew tired of trading his time for money, working long hours in the office, and he stumbled upon my unique strategy. After a lot of hard work, dedication, and studying, Tim grew his small $1,500 account of his own money into $1 million in just 3 years. CNN wrote a whole article about it. It was crazy. As of today, Tim has earned over $13.5 million over the course of his trading career. Now he has a great family, and it's beautiful, okay? It was clear that dumb luck was not the key to Tim's success, or mine, or Michael's for that matter. There's something more here, something that could change anybody's life, no matter who they are, where they're from, or how much or even how little they have.
Yeah, so definitely he's had several successful students. This video covers a lot more of them, so again, check the description below. It'll take you to this video. And then you can look to sign up for Small Cap Sniper if it's something that you're interested in. You just click here. And this tells you everything you get. So the cool thing is there's so much involved here. If you want to learn how to do the strategy, there's hours and hours of video lessons. So there's the Trader Checklist, Trader Checklist 2, these workshops here, School of Trading, which is really extensive. So there's just tons of stuff in here. So if you're one of these people that really wants to learn a strategy and not just blindly follow alerts, then Small Cap Sniper definitely has you covered with this stuff. So you can really learn and make the strategy yourself. And then they give you 120 days of the tools that you need. So there's a couple of tools. The first is Catalyst X. I've talked about that on this channel quite a bit. So Catalyst X is these pre-market alerts, and I've done so many videos on them. So like in this article that I'm going to link in the description below, I've put in videos of like each week. There's like 1 or 2 of these alerts every week, and I've basically tried and review them every time they come out. So you typically can get 20% in 10 minutes, which is phenomenal. So you get spoon-fed the alerts on this strategy, Small Cap Sniper strategy. So you get those included in the price for Small Cap Sniper. But you also get all the education, like I was saying, so you get the best of both worlds. But not only that, with the Small Cap Sniper, you get access for 120 days of a bit of software called Stocks to Trade. I don't know if you guys have heard of that, but Stocks to Trade is this scanning software, scanning and charting, and it lets you find trades quickly and easily using powerful scanners and pre-built algos. You can access the charts and real-time catalysts with just a few clicks. So this is a big part of the small cap sniper strategy, right? So you've got this idea that you have to find the stocks that you're going to trade on these small caps, and this is a really powerful tool. I'm not the biggest fan of this, but hopefully I'll have more of an update on how this works for me over the next 120 days. But they say 60 days here, but then as you scroll down, you actually get bonuses, which is 120 days. So you see how they update it here. So 120 days is very fair for the price. Typically for Stocks to Trade, if you buy it as a standalone service, it's like $100 and something a month. So the whole cost of this package, this education, the Catalyst X, the Sniper News, breaking news alerts and analysis for 120 days, and a full year of Tim Sykes newsletter, which I also have and talked about on this channel quite a bit as well. So all of this is ridiculous. It's like 60-day money, double your money back guarantee as well. So if you don't make at least 2 times the cost of the course within 60 days, we'll give you your money back. Of course, there's some criteria to that. You have to attend a workshop. You have to watch the day trading course. You have to place at least 8 trades. You must buy at least $1,000 of stocks. But if you know, that's really quite a solid money back guarantee. This thing is not expensive either. It's only like, I think $197 is what I paid for it. Let's see. So 197 is what I paid. Hopefully it's the same price now. Let's see. Yeah, small cap sniping workshop is 197. So you're really getting a lot of value for $197, right? You're getting the Catalyst X alerts, which is 1 to 2 small cap sniping alerts every week. You're getting 120 days of Stocks to Trade, which I'm going to do a separate video on because it's too much to cover in one video. But it's basically how to find these trades. You also get a ton of education from Timothy Sykes about the strategy, so you're really not blindly following alerts. So you can become your own trader and really learn how he's done this over the years. And that's basically it. You get a lot for your money, $197, and I'll leave all the links you need to sign up for this in the description below if you want to check it out, because I think this is a really good deal, especially with a money back guarantee and all the information you get. This is something you do need to dedicate yourself to. Like, it's not as easy as it sounds. You don't just find news and then a stock's moving up, so you just snipe it, go in and out really quickly on it. There's a lot to it, and you can either let Tim's basically spoon feed you with the Catalyst X alerts included in this package, but that can be very hard to get in and out of quickly enough. It's better if you can find your own strategy from this and basically find your own stocks, because you'll have more success that way than just following the alerts, because you can basically, you don't have to wait for Tim's exit and entry signals. You can just do it yourself. So definitely something if you want to commit to. I think it's worth it given the IWM is so strong, even though the market is going down. So this is the IWM in July, but if you look at SPY in July, so the large cap stuff, we've had the opposite effect. So it's gone down since the start of July, all the way down to here. We're recovering a little bit today, but we've really seen a breakdown. And so you can see that small caps are definitely the way to go at the moment. If you're looking to sort of go with the trend, go with the bull market, is definitely in small caps. So it's the perfect time to get into something like Tim Sykes Small Cap Sniper program. So far I love it. I've got to go through all the trading like education stuff, but I really like Catalyst X. I really like the webinar workshop that you have to go to. I think it was very interactive and fun to do. So yeah, definitely check it out, and I'll talk to you guys soon.